Well, the idea is to discuss issues related to energy efficiency, to conservation and management of natural resources, to resource efficiency, to green economy and green growth, and how to ensure that we assist the Latin American and Caribbean countries in improve the quality of life of their citizens. When we started the discussions, our aim was to make sure that they were on our side as well, that the environmental dimension was clearly understood as a key element to achieve development. Because obviously DEVCO's aim is to ensure that development is achieved by all, and leaving that component, that dimension, is also normal. Environment was the poor sister, like the Cinderella. So it's great to have the opportunity to talk to the ones that have concentrated always in promoting infrastructure, economic growth, and try to get them to understand and to really give the environmental dimension the importance it deserves. Partly because of the way we have developed in a very disorganized way. 80% of our population lives in cities, and the cities have grown without much planning, and a lot of the human settlements are in the wrong place, are located in the wrong place. So this means that in the majority of our cities, the most vulnerable people live in the most vulnerable areas. So they are the poorest people, the ones that are affected every time there is flooding, every time there is a storm, they are the most affected people. Partly because it's the cheapest land close to the cities. It's nobody's land, or that's how it's perceived. So a lot of the poorest communities, when they come from the rural areas, they look for land that is empty, that nobody seems to be there. So they start settling down there, and then the city starts growing until when finally somebody realizes you already have a huge neighborhood that you cannot move out of where they are. And then the state is obliged to provide electricity and water and roads and transport. Part of the issue is land planning at the national level, trying to really design the country itself in a way where you can make sure that industrial areas, for example, are not close to the schools, or that you don't have conflict of interest back to back. Because if you had clear, okay, this area is for mining, this area is for future urban areas, this one is going to be dedicated to technology, the technological centers, and then design the cities according to your future needs. Of course, this will avoid a lot of the conflicts and the problems we are facing today, when people are commuting 2 hours to get to work, for example.